Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alan from Bohol is Awesome. Thank you for joining me again. As you saw in the title, I want to share my 6 favorite places to work that have solid Wi-Fi and great food. So a little bit about me. I'm half Filipino, half Canadian, and I've been living here in Bohol for the last year and a half. I have been traveling nearly full-time for the last 10 years, so I do understand that having fast Wi-Fi is really important when you're working remotely. And luckily here in Bohol, we have some fast Wi-Fi. Not everywhere. You do need to make sure when you're booking an Airbnb or a hotel that the Wi-Fi there is fast. But why don't I show you 6 of my favorite coffee shops and resorts to work from that guaranteed to have fast Wi-Fi and good food. All right, let's check it out.
So these are in no particular order, but let's start with South Palms because it's close to my house and I do come here quite often. South Palms is a high-end resort in Panglao, about 5-minute drive from Alona Beach. It doesn't currently have an entrance fee or a consumable fee to enter, which is great. You can use the beach spa, the loungers, all of which have good Wi-Fi signal. I like to come here early in the morning around 8 a.m. before it gets too hot. Food and drinks are a little bit pricey, but you're paying for the view, an amazing white beach, and the amenities. Come in the afternoon for happy hour and get half-price cocktails and beer. The Wi-Fi speed isn't the fastest on the island, but I've never had an issue downloading or uploading files. It's more than enough to get your work done. Next up is Ocean Suite, which is located in Tagbilaran with a great view of Dawis in Panglao Island. I love the location not only for the view, but since I live in Dawis, I can get there without having to go through the city and traffic. It's located directly beside the Blood Compact, which is a nice tourist attraction, but as of this moment, it's still closed during the pandemic. I tend to come to Ocean Suites in the morning, but they get the most amazing view of the sunset, so I recommend coming in the afternoon. They have 2 pools on different levels, food and coffee is great, and the owners are some of the nicest people I've met on the island. The Wi-Fi is fast even when multiple people are working. I find it really relaxing to work here, and I try to come at least once a week because I feel like I get a lot of work done when I'm here. Keep an eye out for a future video when I'll be staying here and showing more of the property and amenities. Passiflora is located close to the center of Tagbilaran, but it can be a little bit tricky to find if you're new to town. Go down the road to the KFC Pier, which is the Knights of Columbus Pier, and it's located inside the JJ Village compound, which has a seafood restaurant, hotel, and Passiflora, the coffee shop. They recently renovated and the place looks great. There's a covered rooftop deck, a quiet patio around the side, or stay inside for the air conditioning. The place is also really popular for photo shoots, so if you need a new Instagram pic, this is the place to be. I like coming here to get a little work done before I go to the gym since it's near Rip City Gym in the Lightport Center, and this is where I like to upload a lot of my YouTube videos. For some reason, uploads tend to be really fast here. I'm not sure if that's actually faster or if it just seems like it. Definitely check it out if you're in the city and want a chill place away from the hustle and bustle. Becca is another place that has a good view of Panglao and gets a good sunset. It's located between the 2 bridges that go into Dawis, and from the road you can find it by looking for the front food park. It's just behind along the water's edge. During the day it's quiet and easy to get your work done, but later in the afternoon it can get a little busy because a lot of people want to come and check out the sunset. As with all the other places I'm featuring today, the Wi-Fi is fast and the coffee is solid. Another good recommendation if you're here in the city. Not too far away from Ocean Suites is Cheeto Cafe. To be honest, I mostly come here for the food and coffee, but I have worked here a few times and they have some of the fastest Wi-Fi speeds. Cheeto is a really good cafe and another place with a good view. It's more comfortable to work from the seats and the benches inside, but for the sake of the video, I sat on the patio for the view. Come here, do some work, have lunch, and then do a little bit more work. Oh, and try their French press coffee. You get 1 hot water refill, which is awesome if you're a coffee addict like me. And for the last featured place I love to work is Fox and the Firefly Cottages in Lobok, right on the Lobok River. If you want to get out of the city and into nature, this is the spot. One of my friends even called it the Bali of Bohol. If you follow me on socials, you'll know I come here a lot. I love to stand up paddle. The Lobok River is awesome and they have amazing food. They also have a lot of options for vegan meals. And if you didn't even know that they were vegan meals, I doubt you could even tell. The food is that good. But even though they're outside of the city, the Wi-Fi is blazing fast. It's only a 20-minute drive from the city. I highly recommend checking them out and spending an afternoon here.
Well, I hope that was useful for you. Bohol is a great place to come to work, especially if you want to get out of the city, take advantage of some of the reduced rental rates that we have right now. As always, if you have any questions, please hit me up on a DM through Instagram or Facebook, or even just in the comments here on YouTube. Thanks again. I hope you have a great week.